Man, we got a lot to talk about today, man. We got some shit in the fan and stuff. That's what I like to see, baby. Somebody check on Big Nose and Uncle K-San. Hey, I'm right here, baby. I ain't going nowhere. All right, we're good, chat. We're good. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. I think K-San's feeling pretty good as well. Did K-San tweet anything, chat? Did he tweet anything about this? The first domino has fallen. Vegas Falcons have renamed their account to Riyadh Falcons. Hey, chat, they're going over to Riyadh, huh? They're going over to Riyadh. So they're not Vegas anymore, huh? Look at MC, man. Look at this guy, man. Look at MC. Now, this guy really is a superstar, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. Oh, wait, I gotta bump this up. Damn, MC's got aura, man.
I'll take my talent to Riyadh.
Damn! Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's tough. Wait, is that their new logo, chat? Is this their new logo right here? This one right here? Yo, that's kind of hard, bro. Yo, that's kind of hard. That's actually, that's actually fire, bro. That's tough. Yo, guys, I did not drop MC. I didn't drop him. All right, MC, he left me, chat. He called me on the phone. He FaceTimed me, and he said, word for word, he said, go fuck yourself, go. I'm leaving you, go. And he hung up the phone. Guys, he literally said that word for word. He called me, and he said, go fuck yourself, go. I'm leaving you, go. And then ended the call, chat. And then he ended the call, and he left. You know, I never heard from him since. I never heard from him since, bro. You know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. You know, bag incoming. I mean, yeah, Smacks you. Listen, Smacks you. The bag that I'm hearing, Smacks you. The bag that I heard, man. This guy MC's getting paid, man. He's getting paid. You know, he deserves to get paid. But man, this bag. Now this bag, man, this bag is no joke, man. Chad, what do you think about the rebrand from the Falcons? What it was once the Vegas Falcons, now they're the Riyadh Falcons. What do you think? Hit MC's in the chat. He said, you dropped me. Go, MC. I didn't drop you, man. Man, MC, ain't nobody drop you, MC. Nobody dropped you. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's this guy talking about, chat? What's this guy talking about? Bag is heavy. Vegas is who cares? They still ask. You think so, not dumb? You think they still bro, I don't know, bro. People are really slacking on this team. Like, bro, I actually think on paper, like the rumored Riyadh team Riyadh team is actually insane. I actually think this team is actually going to be insane talent-wise. I just don't think they're going to be good when it comes to like communication and teamwork. I think that's what's going to hinder them from like the top 4, like top 6. I think that's what's going to hinder them. Like, I think they're going to be mid-pack, top 8. Like, I think they're going to be like mid-pack, maybe up there, top 8 or something. You know what I'm saying? But if they can figure out their teamwork and communication, I actually think they'll be straight. You know what I mean? But hey, Riyadh Falcons, man. W, bro. W. Hey, they got a logo change, team change, everything. They're changing everything, man. You know what I mean? My bad. I said Riyadh before, but I meant Riyadh. You know, Riyadh's another one, right, chat? Is Riyadh another place over there, or no? Or am I just off the Papaya faded? I could also just be off the Papaya faded, but you know what I mean? Riyadh, man. Riyadh Falcons, bro. Riyadh Falcons, absolutely. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's not. You tard? Wait, what? So why am I being called a tard? Right? You're brain dead. Okay, faded. TikTok brain racist. I mean, do you guys even think before you talk? How am I any of these things? How am I any of these things, guys? You know what I'm saying? Zoomaa eats crayons. Man, I don't eat crayons. You eat crayons. Fucking asshole. Eats crayons. Ain't nobody eating crayons over here, bro. You're eating crayons. Fucking asshole. Fuck yourself, motherfucker. What is that? What am I looking at over here? What did I just look at? What was that? Everyone, please wish TP0 a happy birthday.
It's your birthday today. Oh. It's your birthday today.
Oh. Bro, it's not my birthday, bro. My birthday already passed in August. I'm 30 years old now. You guys remember that? You guys don't remember when it was actually my birthday? A little bit. It literally was my birthday, like not too long ago. Like, you guys don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? All right, let's see what else is going on over here. Better be good. Is that Crim 6? Holding some meat? Bro, is that Crim 6 holding some fucking meat, man? What the hell? Because I'm not 31 years old, bro. What the hell is wrong with you guys, bro? Bro, I'm not 31 years old. There's no way I went from 30 to 31 in a month. But I already went up a year. In 1 month, I went up a year. Man, what the hell is wrong with you guys, man? Fuck. I'm taking a hit because you guys pissed me off. I'm taking a hit because I'm already pissed off, guys. I haven't even been live for 20 minutes yet. You see, I'm already pissed off, guys. How am I already pissed off after 20 minutes? How does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, Gaines coming it over to 14 months. What's good, brother? What's good, Gaines? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much for the resub, Gaines. We got Tiger Clears coming in over to 26 months. Now we need Abe to LA Thieves announced. Hey, Tiger, you think Abe is going to LA Thieves? Chat, who thinks Abe is going to LA Thieves, man? Big Time Goose with a 16 months. Are you talking about a Beezy or are you talking about Abe? I feel like we can't say Abe for a Beezy anymore. There's a player called Abe. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard. Like, bro, I'm sure you're talking about a Beezy, though, if you're mentioning Thieves. You know what I mean? How many tournaments would a new FaZe roster win next year? I'd say 1 major. What are your predictions? And what would they place at champs? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Atlanta FaZe, they might win out now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, they might win every major and champs next year. Now that I'm thinking about it, they might. And let me tell you why. I think through straight discipline and teamwork, this team is automatically gonna be top 3 at every event. I think they're automatically gonna be top 3 at every event. And I really do think that it's just gonna come down to the weekend and if they win the tournament or not. But I mean, I think they'll be up there. I think they'll be up there as one of the best, if not the best. You know what I mean? Atlanta FaZe up. That's what I'm talking about in a building. Hey, Poppy, give it a 29 months, Poppy. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? No, on a realistic standpoint, though. You know what I mean? On a realistic standpoint, it is a weird team, but I do think they are going to be a fundamentally sound team. I think they'll be a smart team. I think it's just going to be about if some certain players can step up, especially in the slaying department. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know these guys can slay. I know these guys can get kills. We just got to see how they mesh in game. You know, I'm excited about it. I think they're going to be a good team, chat. I really do. Like, and I want to say team because I feel like team is important. There's a lot of organizations out here that have a group of guys. They have a group of individuals, but they don't have a team. And I think this will be a good team. Right? That's just my opinion. Now, do I think they're the best roster on paper compared to some of these other rosters? No, probably not. I probably wouldn't have them as the best roster on paper. Well, I mean, they're still a good-ass roster on paper, though. They're still a good-ass roster. I don't know. Regardless, I am excited, chat. I am excited. Obviously, there hasn't been any announcements here with Atlanta FaZe, so we're looking at some announcements here to see if anything could happen. But, chat, as an Atlanta FaZe fan, right, as a FaZe guy, am I coping right now? Because I'm seeing a lot of people saying that I'm coping right now. What do you think? Specs, you said top 6 book a surprise at 1 or 2 events. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. People might, I feel like that's pretty fair. You know what I mean? That's pretty fair. They're definitely not the best team going into it. At least on paper, they don't seem like the best team going into it. I'd probably say Optic and Thieves are probably top 2, going into the year. Who would you say is your 3rd and 4th, chat? Who would you say is 3rd and 4th? Because Optic and Thieves are probably top 2, right? Like, I feel like Optic Thieves, it's pretty, like, you can't really argue that. That's probably, like, top 2, just on paper, at least. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna be top 2. I'm just saying on paper, that's what it's looking like right now. And then the next 2, yeah, it's probably FaZe in Koi. Probably FaZe in Toronto. You know, I mean, that's probably like the top 4 right there, if we're being honest. I think Miami could be a good shout up there as well, chat. Yeah, Miami Heretics is not a bad shout. You know, Miami, I can see Miami being a really good team. Genomates, what's the rumor, Genomates right now? That's the Sib team, right? Sib, Envoy. Big No, stop ignoring Rocky and help him with the VIP access. Man, is that my man Rocky? Is that my man fucking Rocky? VIP, brother, what? We give my man Rocky mod, bro. It's my man Rocky the building, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's my man Rocky the building. Rocky! Hey, there you go, Rocky. You motherfucker. There you go. That's my GOAT right there, Rocky. Hey, Ghost, give it a Twitch Prime, man. And Tempter, thank you so much for the 11 months, man. Was wondering why I got an ad. Thanks, Prime. Hey, fuck yeah, Tempter. Let's fucking go, baby. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime over here. Same with you, Ghost. Give it a Twitch Prime, brother. Thank you guys for the love. Guys, we're on our 47 sub train. We just hit 9,000. Thanking everybody that's coming in hot and showing some love to the family, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Lamine Yamal, Miami Heritage jersey was on my 2025 checklist. Is this real? Is this real? Is this AI? I can't even fucking tell. Isn't it crazy how I can't fucking tell? Is it because I'm getting old? Can I not tell between real and AI anymore because I'm just getting up there in age? This is AI, right? Oh, it's AI? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, yo, him wearing a Miami Heritage jersey is actually fucking crazy. You know, that would be insane, Chad. If he had a Miami Heritage jersey, that'd be fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Let me X this out. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, it's a good AI, bro. The AI is actually getting scary, bro. That looks so real. That actually looks so fucking real, bro. Like, how do you tell? How can you tell the difference between fake and real? Like, how do you tell? Black Ops 7 is the best COD of all time. Word to attach. The team's here to talk multiplayer maps in our new Dev Talk video, including Treyarch, 3-lane design, map pacing, sizing and color, face-off and gunfight modes, potential CDL map selections, hints at future Black Ops 2 favorites, post-launch support, and more. Ooh, hold on. Let me do that.
I'm Brittany Perella, Senior Producer at Treyarch.
Matt Schrontz, Design Director, back again to answer some of your questions. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Will map pacing be different or better than Black Ops 6?
Black Ops 7 is a brand new game, and with that comes brand new maps. We're bringing 18 multiplayer maps at launch.
And an evolution of Omni movement. So with that comes a little bit of a change in pace. And of course, our maps have accounted for that.
We wanted to make sure we were giving players a chance to catch their breath before they jump right into the next engagement.
More 3-lane maps, please.
Oh,
Okay.
we got you. All of our maps we design from the start with 3 lanes in mind, and then sometimes we'll break those rules if we think there's something really fun or unique. We're definitely focusing on path clarity
Okay.
and really just getting back to the fundamentals of that Treyarch design style.
That's a W in the chat. Okay. Now that's fire, man. Most time, I mean, now they said that they're focusing on 3-lane maps. I mean, they said that. Cap? You guys are calling cap? What, you think they're capping? She's talking bullshit? You think so? Nah, man. That's just it's Treyarch. I mean, bro, if they're the devs, they're the one making the game, this is what they're focusing on. I mean, you know, we're obviously gonna see that. But I mean, come on, you're so gullible. Am I so gullible? Chat, am I gullible? Oh, man, let's keep it going. But hey, if it's true, it's a W, chat. If it's true, it's a W. If it's not true, then, you know, sucks. You know, Taha, thank you for 11 months, Taha. And Carnage Luke, thank you for 25 months, Carnage Luke. Welcome back, bro.
We get more colorful maps like we used to back in the day.
Yes, we can. I think we've seen some of that through the direct and some of the map videos that we've put out. Maps like Homestead and looking up and seeing the Aurora Borealis up in the sky is really awesome in Black Ops 7.
Our face-off and
Nice.
gunfight coming back.
They never went away for us, so sure, they are coming back. We're trying to make sure that
Yo, I'm hearing that gunfight is literally the most popular thing on COD right now. Have any of you guys been playing gunfight? Bro, apparently gunfight is actually mad fun right now. Like, people got their mics on, people are talking shit to each other and stuff. Like, bro, I haven't played gunfight in a while, but I might need to hop in there today.
some
play
of
a
those
little
maps
gunfight.
that maybe just worked specifically for a gunfight or face-off in the past,
hell
we
no.
want to really try to make sure that those maps can serve more purposes.
Yeah, some of our first face-off maps in Cold War, like Diesel, were tailored for Core 6v6, gunfight, and face-off. Similar to what we've seen in Black Ops 6 with Nomad, those maps that can be played for multiple modes as well has gotten a lot of success. So we're trying to really bring those same principles to these designs.
Are we getting more medium-sized maps?
Yeah, so we're gonna have more medium or standard size 6v6 maps at launch.
Some of the learnings that we took from Black Ops
Okay.
6 and applied to Black Ops 7 was looking at the size of our maps in general. So in Black Ops 7, we'll have fewer tiny maps and fewer larger maps. How many small maps at launch?
Nice.
So we've got 4 maps that are specifically designed for both face-off, gunfight, and core 6v6 modes. So we're really focusing on making sure those are intentional for launch.
Yep, and one of my personal favorites, Blackheart, you'll be able to play in the beta coming up soon.
Are we getting more
Nice.
Black Ops 2 remasters?
We are going to get some more Black Ops 2 remasters. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I have been reading the replies, and some of you have guessed correctly. Will there be Black Ops 2 competitive maps for CDL?
Yes, there will be. So you've already seen Raid and Express, and we are expecting to have some more coming out post-launch.
Yep. Well, it's always...
Hey, can we get a WCDL though? And they're talking about the CDL. They're talking about competitive COD. That is a W, chat. It's a W. I mean, even I'm just talking about competitive COD and thinking about the CDL, I think it's a W, chat. I think it's a W. Ronnie tweet? All right, let's watch the video and then we'll look at the Ronnie
with our
tweet.
partners at CDL on what maps are going to end up being in the pool.
It's a W,
We
man.
would absolutely love to see some of those Black Ops 2 remasters, and I will say that one of the ones that is coming back for the first time since Black Ops 2 was a competitive map in Black Ops 2. It was played in Search and Destroy, and I'll leave you with that little teaser.
One of my favorites will have you thinking you're the best in the game. Doors, question mark.
In Black Ops 7 multiplayer, there are no manual doors. We do have some automatic doors, just like we did in Black Ops 2. Shout out Drone, if you remember that, bit of a deep cut. At the start of development, our goal was to drastically reduce the number of manual doors we had in our maps. About
gotta be
halfway
Yemen,
through,
right?
we did a door count, and I think we had about 6.
6 or 7. Yeah.
6 doors. So then we had a door meeting. And we said,
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. And then I kicked the door down and I said, let's delete all of these doors. So no manual doors in Black Ops 7 multiplayer. What?
Yeah! Oh! They got the doors out. They got the doors out. Oh, W in the chat. W. Woo! Yeah, the W. Man, there's some W's in this video right now. There's some W's.
Can we expect for post-launch support?
Well, players usually want maps, so I'm told.
Yep, I want maps.
And of course, we've got a lot of new maps coming up.
In addition to maps, of course, we're going to have a ton of content throughout post-launch. One of my favorite weapons is going to be coming up very shortly. I think it is one that our fans will go ballistic for.
It's been really fun answering your questions about multiplayer maps, and we're super excited for you to play them.
We are listening, so keep the questions coming.
I mean, the best player in the game. I mean, that's got to be the king. That's got to be Scumpy. Surely Yemen's coming back, right, chat? After her saying that? I mean, Yemen's got to be coming back. I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be Yemen. It's got to be. Ballista Knife? Let me take a look here. Let me take a look at what's coming back over here. Let me see. What is this over here? Ronnie tweet. Ronnie. What is this? Sources, Rokkr's off-season comes into focus with Kremp, Gwyn, and Sky's talks. Oh, shit. They didn't pick Liddy? Oh, they didn't pick Liddy, man. Oh, fuck. Kremp, Gwyn, and Skies? Kremp, Gwyn, and Skies, chat? One of the competitive maps in Black Ops 7 will have you feeling like the best in the game. Yeah, nah, it's got to be Yemen. I mean, it's got to be Yemen, man. It's got to be. I mean, it makes sense. Yemen, Meltdown. People are saying Meltdown as well. I mean, I'll take both of them, Yemen and Meltdown. We'll take them both. That's no problem. Absolutely. W's. Let me see what's going on here. Chad, what do you think about this team, bro? Chad, what do you think about this team? Kremp, Gwyn, and Skies. What do you think? Bro, it is just such a weird team. It is just such a weird team. I just don't know how I feel about it, bro. I really don't know how I feel about it. You know, I'm a big Kremp fan. I like Kremp a lot, right? I think Gwyn could be great if he just was like showed certain things, was like had the right people around him. Like Skies is obviously like when put in a good environment. Like I think like I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This is a weird team, bro. This is a really weird team. Like who's gonna be like I don't know if these guys are gonna be on the same page. I mean, they could be. Sometimes these weird teams work, like weirdly work. But like on paper, bro, it's just not giving. It's not looking scary to me on paper. It's not looking scary to me. Like it's just not. Also, everybody's talking about Gwyn going to a flex in his chat. I'm a little confused. Is Gwyn going to a flex here or what? I mean, what's going on right now? Gwyn's going to a flex? Who said that? Is that in the article? Did they talk about it in the article? Maybe in the article they talked about it. But I see some people are saying, read the article. The Minnesota Rokkr rebuild is nearly finalized. Barring any late surprises like all season, with a time pivoted from Hook to Nero in the 11th hour. This year, management has centered its strategy around Estriel, and that plan is beginning to shape with the addition of former Cloud9 New York and LAT's SNG Kyle Kremp Haysworth as his duo. Okay, makes sense. I mean, if they're gonna have Estriel there, I mean, you're not gonna make Estriel flex. I feel like making Estriel flex would be crazy, right? Which means either Kremp or Gwyn would have to be the flex. Gwyn, who'll be making a role switch to a flex. So Gwyn, so this is where you guys, so that it does mention Gwyn making a role switch to a flex, which is interesting. As for the main AR role, Rokkr has expressed interest in veteran Austin /Political, though the expectation is that he will stay with the Carolina Royal Ravens. Instead, the team has identified former world champion Cesar Skies Bueno as their top target. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like Cesar Skies Bueno's a done deal, and it seems like Gwyn's going to be going to a flex, which I don't know how I feel about that, man. So it's going to be Kremp, Estriel on your subs, Gwyn as your flex, and Skies as the main AR. It's just such a weird team. It is just such a weird team. You got a really talented player on the flex who, you know, obviously we're not going to argue Gwyn's talent. We're just going to, you know, the one thing we will argue is, you know, just, you know, right decision making, playing in a system, playing with your team, right? All of that stuff. And then you're going to have Estriel in Kremp, which in my opinion, guys, I think when they're at their highest peak, like when they're hitting their bars, it's a good sub duo, but how often are they hitting their peaks? Right? Like we've seen inconsistency problems from Estriel, same with Kremp. Like they'll have maps where they're unbelievable, and then, you know, they also just fall off a cliff some series and some maps. So it's kind of like, it's like, bro, like I just see the sub duo being like inconsistent at times, but you know, I mean, that's something obviously they can fix, but I just don't know if that's going to be fixed with this roster. And then, of course, the main AR role, you know, obviously they were looking at Slasher or Skies. And, I mean, at that point, it's like, chat, who do you even want at that point? Like, do you want Slasher, Skies? Is there anybody else you're looking for? It's just when I'm looking at this Rokkr team, and this is nobody on this team. This is no hate. Or no, I don't want to talk bad about this team, but this is just my opinion. I just feel like this team can be one of those teams that are taking risk, and they're not taking any risk. You know, like they're not even bothering on taking a risk and trying to make something happen. They're just kind of like bringing together players that you know what you're going to get out of them. You know what they bring to the table, and there's really no risk in anywhere on this roster. And it could have been on the flex. It could have been one of the sub players, maybe even the AR. They could have taken a risk anywhere. They could have still made a good team, right? With all these players, and just maybe one or two of them like take a risk here or there, like try and find something, you know, bigger and better. Like try and find somebody that's kind of going to be a sleeper that nobody's really looking at, or find names that people aren't really talking about. Like there's so much talent out there. I don't know, man. Like some of these teams, like I think this offseason, one of the biggest things I'm critiquing about some of these teams is just like take more risk, man. Like take more risk, pick up players who haven't gotten the opportunity yet. You know, pick up players who are showing promise and showing high potential, right? Like I don't know, right? Like I'm talking about Mamba, Cobra, Craze, Lurks, fucking so many of these guys in challenges. I mean, we could go through the list in challengers and find players of top talent. You know, and, you know, just take a little bit more of a risk. That's the only thing I don't like about it, personally, chat. It's the only thing I don't like. You know, if you had to give this team a ranking from first to top 12, I mean, where are you guys putting these guys? T what? I mean, where do you guys see these guys? Because right now, I'm looking at these guys right now as like a top 8. Like a top 8 team right now. I'm looking at these guys as a top 8 team. Right? Like, that's kind of just how I'm looking at it. Maybe on a good day, they'll be able to take down top teams. Like, on a good day, if they're all firing on all cylinders, like, they'll be able to take down a good team. Right? But, like, it just, like, I'm seeing inconsistency problems, and I'm not seeing any risk being taken, which I feel like with a team like Rokkr, they should be taking risks. Like, these are the teams I want to see taking risk. So, personally, chat, like, I'm not feeling the roster too much. I'm not feeling it too much, man. And that's just my personal opinion. But, I mean, individually, there are good players here. I worry about a few things, role changes, consistency, and, yeah, and obviously just teamwork overall as a whole, because it's just a weird group of players. It is a weird group. And I'm curious what other people think about it. We'll obviously see what's going on on Reddit and see what people say about it, you know. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion on it. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Bailey, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you so much on the 18 months, looking handsome as ever, boys. Yeah, I appreciate it, Bailey T. 23. Welcome back, man. Thank you so much for the 18 months. And we got Killer with a 10 months. Killer, thank you so much for the 10 months, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Hollywood Hefner with a 47 months, almost 4 years, boss. Thanks for the laughs. Hey, Hollywood, thank you so much for supporting me and being a part of the family, brother. I'm nothing without you and everybody in here, bro. So thank you so much for the resub, man. Gossler, David at 44 months. Juan coming in hot with a 25 months. You got a hoodie, Tom? I mean, I got a hoodie right here. Juan, why? You want me to put it on? Am I scaring you? Hey, Tadpole, thank you so much for the 20 months, man. We are so back. Hey, Tadpole, we might be back, Tadpole. We might be fucking back, baby. Polar Bears with a 23 months. Polar Bears, David at 23 months. We got Z Swift with a 27 months. Bobby with a tier 1. Bobby, thank you so much for the tier 1. Bobby, I appreciate it. Thank you for the love, man. Everybody shows the love to my man Bobby in the building. Thank you very much, Bobby. Slowly. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me see. Build a team with the remaining free agents, not rumored to any team. Okay, let me see. So I can build a team from anybody here? I can build a team from anybody here, man? You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do, Chad, we're going to have to talk about the World Cup, bro. We might be, are we scrapping it? Are we fucking scrapping it? We might need to do some sort of COD tournament, though. I mean, if we're not going to do the World Cup, then maybe we could do another COD tournament, man. Like, do some sort of tournament or something. You know what I mean? All right, so if I had a pick from this list, now I'm gonna start with my submachine gun players. All right, I'm gonna start with my subs here. All right, I'm immediately sticking out to me is Craze, so I'm gonna get Craze. I'm gonna get Craze as my number one. Or I'm gonna get Craze as my sub player, my number one sub player, and then to play along Craze, I'm going to do Mac. I'm gonna do Mac probably. I'm probably gonna go Mac or Abe here. Probably Mac or Abe. Honestly, give me Abe. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. Give me Abe. I'm down for that. Okay? Then we're looking at ARs. Now, personally, chat, I think I'm gonna do Mac and only pick up one AR, and that's gonna be Mamba. So I think I do something like this. I think I do Craze, Abe, Mac, and Mamba. No bullshit. I think I do this. I think this is what I do, chat. I think I do this. I actually think I do this. And if not Mac, yeah, you could do Nasty. Yeah, if not Mac, you could do Nasty. You know what I'm saying? If not Mac, I'm down for Nasty. I'm down for that. But I would definitely do Craze and Abe as my top two subs. And then I would have Mamba as my main. And then for the flex, you could do a few things. I mean, you could do Nasty, you could do Mac, you could do TJ, Cramp, Vivid. Like you could do all these guys, bro. Even Jamie. You know what I mean? You could do these guys. I mean, I see Jamie more as a main AR, but you know, you guys know me, man. I'm willing to take some risk or something. Hey, Beans is a free agent. He's on the list. What the hell's going on?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Me?
Hey, bro.
Just hanging around.
Hey, Beans is losing composure, man. Hey, Swaggy Hawson with a 25 months. Nasty, Mamba, Craze, and Kremp. Yeah, it's a good team as well. I like that team, Swaggy. It's a good one. Hey, and for Route, man, thank you so much for the 8 months, man. Take a rip. Oh, man, should I take another rip? I already taken some rips. Should I take some more? Hey, Gemini, thank you for the 16 months, brother. Nothing but love, boss. Be blessed, Zoomaa Mafia. Hey, Gemini, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the 16 months, Gemini. Thank you for the love, bro. Young Dog, Scrubby Dub, all you guys. We got Nugget coming in hot with a 19 months. Thank you so much. Hey, Papito. What's going on, Nugget? How are you, brother? We got Bailey coming in out with an 18 months. Killer coming in out with a 10 months. Thank you all so much for coming in hot, man. We're on a 68 sub trade. Thank you guys for the support, man. Slowly. All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let me see. The boys, someone tried to face swap Obama into Trump's mugshot and just made a Sicilian. Who the fuck he said? I ain't fucking Sicilian. Calabrese, baby. If it ain't Prize Picks, I ain't looking at it. Use code Zoomaa, baby. You know what I mean? Nate-Shot's he's been going through a lot, man. Nate-Shot's been dealing with some drama. Let's go over to the Reddit and see what's going on, man. Community, we're all caught up over there in the community, man. We're all caught up there. All right, if there's anything you want to watch or see, drop it in the community, man. Keep it short, too. Don't link any fucking 10, 20-minute videos, man. You know, if you're going to link a video, make sure it's like 5-6 minutes or something. Hey, sources, Rokkr offseason comes into focus with Krem, Gwen, Skies talk. Let's see what people are saying about this team. What are people saying about it? Let's see. I'm sure they're being very positive and very supportive and very loving. Okay, who is Rokkr? Looks Rokkr will be the other team rebranding. Who is Rokkr? Is that Elite FaZe is the last branding left from the beginning of the CDL? Not just them. Creds, Breaking Point. What is this? Oh, the article. Looney, man. Man, they coming after my man Looney, man. They coming after Looney. Another mediocre season from Rokkr, I guess. I really don't think it's that bad, to be honest. Go look at the AR market. I think of something they could do that's a lot better. I mean, Ronnie, I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, I don't know how it works with, like, visas or stuff, but I think Cobra would be a good shout. You know, I think Cobra could be a good shout here, chat. I'll be honest with y'all. I feel like Cobra could be a really good shout. But who else, chat? Who are some other ARs like Cobra, Mamba? I mean, these guys might be going somewhere else, right? Like, that's just stuff that we just don't know. Like, they could theoretically be going somewhere else, chat. You know, F-Dot, you know, but some of these guys might be on another roster, right? I guess we really just won't know. We won't know until all the rosters are kind of out there on the table, you know, but... Matt, what did Matt say? Currently sitting around Black Ops 6 time to kill. We like where that has settled as not too fast and not too slow, given enough time to react and room for weapons to have diversity without targets feeling over spongy. I mean, that's a W as well, man. I mean, hey, Matt's going crazy, man. Yeah, Maddox is doing what he does, baby. He's doing what he does. I like that he's being super transparent with the community. I think the time to kill was good in Black Ops 6. I don't think they need to change the time to kill that much, bro. We were watching... what game were we watching, bro? I think it was MW3 or MW2 where the time to kill was just so fast. It was so fucking fast. I can't even, like, describe it. Like, it... Or was it... Bro, I don't know. I just remember a few days ago we were watching back, like, some old... I think it was MW2. Yeah, I think it was MW2. Bro, the time to kill was insane, chat. It was actually insane. Expect some more rebrands coming, according to Ronnie. Won't be the only rebrand. You mean besides Koi or just them? Besides. Hey, Ronnie, you motherfucker. You better chill the fuck out, Ronnie, you motherfucker. Hey, Ronnie, what are you doing over here? Chat, who's the other rebrand? Who is it? Toronto movie star Koi is such a terrible fucking name. Damn, gotta be LAG. Boston Twisted Minds. LAG, Paris, France. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? Gentlemates? I mean, it's got to be Gentlemates, right? It's got to be. It's got to be Gentlemates. There's no way they're not rebranding after what we just saw. We just saw Los Angeles Gorillas Gentlemates. There's no way they're not changing that. There's no way. You know what I mean? They got to be changing that. Paris Gentlemates. Yo, Paris Gentlemates could go fire. That could be fire, chat. Paris Gentlemates could be heat, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. That could be heat. You know what I mean? Riyadh is our new home, and we're excited to bring on a world championship with multiple trophies. Please welcome Cellium. Let's see what people are saying in here. Let's see what people are saying over here. You think they're being so positive? Chose the bag over winning. Respect it. With that bag, he's basically already won every major and champs in Black Ops 7. This is probably true. It is. 150K for all 4 majors. 200K for champs. 150K for AWC. 500K. Rumors have him at a 750 to 800K salary guaranteed, and that roster is sure going to make at least a little bit extra from events. Not to mention he's been given the keys to the Falcons with one of the biggest free agent Rostermanias of all time next season with Simp, Hydra, and Scrap, all full free agents. Even if this year they're uncompetitive, people still want the team with him, especially if they're getting paid big money, and he's going to have a super team for the title for Black Ops 7. I mean, yeah, this guy's spitting absolute facts, man. This guy's spitting facts. That's the way I look at it, right? Like, yeah, is the team arguably worse going to the Falcons? Yeah, but you're signing for a bag and you can solidify yourself as that guy on Falcons and be that guy that they build around. I mean, I've been saying this. Like, I think Cellium's going to be there for years to come, right? We got the Mexican with a 41-month resub. Absolutely. He said for the wedding. Yeah, I appreciate the Mexican. Thank you for thinking about me and my family, man. Thank you much love, Mexican. You motherfucker. Hey, he said for the wedding. Hey, he said bees for the 11 months. What do you have as top 3 teams right now? I mean, I'd probably say Optic Thieves, and then, you know, that third one is just so hard, bro. You could say FaZe, Koi, Miami, right? I mean, that third one is pretty tough, but I will say if I had to pick a top 2, I mean, on paper, you got to go with Optic and Thieves. I just think on paper they look good. And then after that, man, it's like it's kind of tough, bro. But I would say FaZe, no order, FaZe, Koi, and Miami are probably the next 3 on the list, no order. You know what I'm saying? I mean, guys, you guys are putting FaZe in quotes. I really do think FaZe is going to be a top team. Chat, wait, you don't Wait, so Royal Cheese It. You don't think that that FaZe are gonna be top 4? Royal Cheese It, and who else said FaZe? Royal Cheese It and another guy over here. There's another guy, Max. Royal Cheese It and Max. You guys don't think that FaZe will be top 4? You don't think they'll be top 4? Top 4 is stretching it. You think top 4 is stretching it? Wow, I didn't realize you guys were undervaluing this FaZe roster this much. Top 6 Max. FaZe top 4, top 6. Top 6. Opted with some rogue comms during scrims.
Okay, I'm gonna streak.
Did you say Jisbit? Jisbit?
One stage, stage one blue.
Jisbit.
I'm gonna streak.
Did I hear that correctly? Amar, thank you for the 3 months, Amar.
He's probably stage. He's probably stage.
That was actually Kai.
He's probably stage. He's probably stage. Are they going?
The best.
Yeah, just do it. We're blue. In blue, Johnny.
Bro.
Maybe if you can, Bruce.
Yo, Bruce's comedy.
What the fuck is that? Run off this. Okay, I'm shaking out.
He ran court.
Trying to pick it up. Alright, one running down there. In the back. I got the guy back spawn. I got one.
Well, you actually found it, Byron? Or Alex?
What the fuck?
Are these scrims?
Reads that.
I can't even see my screen. I'm fucking gay.
Yo!
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
Yo, push out he did the Snoopy.
Yo, what did he say?
I'm gay, dude. I can't see my screen. I'm fucking gay. I'm gay, dude.
Is Optic? Are they gay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my god. That is so funny.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Alright, this might be a little too... Chad, is that rogue? Be honest.
All right, beautiful. Let's see what else. Finally, a call every fan can agree on. What the fuck is it? The lottery?
Yo, Navi. I've with the 2 months. Thank you, bro. Good calamity.
Damn, no wonder a BZ and fucking Cellium left your bum ass.
Yeah, bro. You're the greatest, bro. Keep hacking. Literally watching kill cams. You pre-fire me around corners. All good though.
You got fucking carried by a BZ and Cell your whole career, little nigga.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. There's literally one before cell, but all good. Yeah, keep it up, bro. You're terrible. Yeah, bro. You're nobody.
Hey, Chris's comedy. Yo, that guy was actually tight, bro. That guy was actually so
Frank,
pissed.
bro.
Yeah, that guy was losing full, bro. Yo, Chris is actually comedy. So yeah, sure. Yeah, you're terrible. No, he was literally just saying shit that just wasn't true.
But I've done it for like 6 years, cock breath.
Oh shit.
Go brush your teeth. Cock breath.
that one. Cock neck and cock breath.
/ too busy winning tournaments.
I was like, I've won more tournaments than you, douche.
I don't know how.
Just because you've won champs 3 times, you get lucky every year. Good shit.
Yeah.
I'm more consistent.
Sprout is streaming this game with
31,000. You L trigger more consistently. That's
Dude,
the only
Ian,
difference.
imagine if I joined Cole instead of him. Holy shit, I'd have like 40. Holy fuck. Actually, think about that. I was their first pick. You were second. Always know that.
Yeah, and who made the right choice? Not you,
Me.
you fuck.
Because look where you ended up. Optic Gaming. Pussy.
Yeah, these guys are
You know, when
toxic,
I leave
man.
a team, I don't join back after a day.
Oh my god, get destroyed. You're gonna bring up Envy? Is that what you're gonna go to, you
Yep.
child?
Seems like a pussy move right there.
You child. Then I came back and won us the X Games gold medal. And unreal.
What? Nate Shot won you the X Games gold medal.
Yeah.
Crazy, me and Crimsix were fucking oppers during that event, and you still barely beat us.
You got smoked.
I was playing you like I was playing CS.
Yeah, you smoked us for air.
Oh, you won Strike Zone, ring around the rosy. Wow.
You just Seth, you play for materialistic things. Wow. That's all that event was.
MP40 is the worst gun ever created.
How can you say that? You guys
Is that
are the ones that
Josiah?
say the X Games means
That's
nothing
won a
'cause there
free
was no
money
money
tournament.
involved.
No money tournament.
You
I
won
play
a
for
booth,
pride.
Seth, you won a booth babe event. Good job.
I play for pride. Wait, what's
I know,
the booth
Porter,
base?
Porter, I know you ain't talking, Porter. Hey, let's get a recount on those chips. Let's go look at what events you won and who was at those events, brother. Let's get a recount,
I haven't
motherfucker.
had that many wins.
I
if
know you're not
competed in
saying nothing,
MW6.
motherfucker. I'm talking like this clip just happened, bro. This clip is literally from like fucking 10 years ago, bro. What the fuck am I talking about? Hey, Mark's been talking about how cop pros complain a lot and how they should be a lot bigger than they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode.
He talked about that for an hour and a half? We don't got a fucking timestamp or something? Fucking hell. We don't got a fucking timestamp? What the fuck, to be honest, this guy's talking about other people complaining a lot is incredibly rich. The pros are spoiled, entitled babies, but this is a pot calling a kettle black. Marksman should not be talking about complaining. It's his entire personality. I started watching his Black Ops 3 S&D videos and stopped at MW3. He constantly complains about literally everything. Guy is insufferable. Oh, shit. Marksman is absolutely insufferable. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, well, who? What the fuck? Oh, it says 1 hour mark? Where the fuck does it say it starts at the 1 hour? Where here does it say? Oh, right here. Never mind, chat. You guys are so smart, chat. You guys are so fucking smart, bro. Yo, what would I do without y'all, man? Chat, what would I do without y'all, man?
Person at their studio expect a certain weapon to perform overperforming land. And I responded with, how are you looking at that data? Because if you look at a certain weapon from the overall matchmaking pool, and it lands in that bubble, but then you look at my matchmaking pool and it is super far outside that bubble, it's just being brought down by the overall average, that weapon is not fucking balanced in my mind. Not even close. If you're balancing your game based off of the average or including the lowest denomination of player, you're making a mistake, because that leaves way too much room for the top level players to abuse the shit out of certain things. And I'm okay with certain things being overpowered. Nothing will ever be perfectly balanced. I get that totally. I also think that, and this is a problem with Warzone too right now, I think, because people are complaining about it, at least I see on Twitter, they need to change the meta in their game relatively consistently. I do not want to die to a jackal in the fucking beta and month 11 of BO6. Get that the fuck out, please. I don't give a shit about the competitive players lying about the game.
You guys are calling him Ben J Jr.? A Ben Jr.? Ben J clone?
I don't care.
It's Ben J
If
Jr.
you were balancing the game off the pro players, I'm sorry, you're making a mistake. You just are. The competitive players are irrelevant to your average player base. They just are. Just as they're not using noob tubes or all the stuff that's in pubs, most of the average player base, they will use those guns. But if you're balancing around, oh, we can't nerf a certain gun because it's used in rank play, I mean, you're making a mistake. Every popular game on Earth, their game ranked and unranked are the same. And COD is not like that because obviously their game's not developed to be competitive. But you can't develop your game to be social or more casual and then treat it and balance things based off of the competition, the competitive side of it. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
That's why I always like Black Ops 3. I'm sure you watched Black Ops 3 competitively, but I know the pros, they cry about the ban and protect system now. And I'm like, dude, you know how fun Black Ops 3 was to watch? And I get
bouncing decisions
we don't want to
from
watch
ranks?
the ban and protect every.
Yeah, is that what he's trying to say, JP? Because there's no way they're doing that. Like, I hardly doubt that they're actually doing that, right, JP? Like, looking at ranked and, like, making decisions off of that? I don't think that's what they're doing.
Maybe do it prior to the match.
Is that what he's trying to say?
There was
League has it.
Dude, it was so good to watch, like, oh, somebody banned the M8 because this dude's really good and we want to see him try to use a different gun. And that made every match spicy. You know, it was something different every time. Yeah. And that's what I just enjoyed about Black Ops 3 was I just felt like that game had a new story every time you played multiplayer. Even if you were a team deathmatch guy, you could get a specialist. You then could go on some
$100 million. I'm playing in tournaments every week for many years. I think a lot of the pro players need to shut the fuck up and deal with it. I played Fortnite for hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm not playing for $1 million like they do in their championships. $100 million. I'm playing in tournaments every week for $1 million.
Yeah.
And every week before I have a LAN out at PAX or Twitch or whatever I'm going to, a volcano would blow up and annihilate my drop spot and all the loot locations I just had 2 days before a fucking tournament. I've dealt with the worst shit you can deal with when it comes to changing the entire play field a day before I'm supposed to compete. If you can't deal with a sniper in some of your matches, even while taking off all the attachments, give me a break. Are you serious? There's a reason that COD pros don't make any money compared to how popular the game is. They should be making, and you guys, if you were any pros watch this, you would be making a shitload more if you could just play the game more similar to what the average player would experience.
I agree.
That's actually facts. No, that's actually, he's
Keep
cooking. This guy's cooking. This guy's actually cooking. That's a W take, Chad. That's a W fucking take. JP, that's facts. JP, that's facts, bro. I actually think that's facts. I actually think, JP, you disagree with that? Make the game the right way first? Oh yeah. I completely agree. JP, that's my argument. My argument, JP, is if you make the game around competitive and you focus on competitive, the casuals will still play the game anyway because they don't know the difference. The casuals just want to run around and shoot their gun, bro. It ain't that serious to a casual, bro. They just want to get on COD and shoot and just have some fun and just play the game. Like, they don't care about all that extra shit like the competitive scene does, right? You focus on competitive, now everybody's happy. The casuals don't give a fuck because they don't know the difference anyway. They're going to play it just because they want to have fun, right? And then the game's also going to be competitive. You make a competitive game first, and it benefits everybody, literally everybody, if they make a competitive game first. You really do. The pros do hurt that, though. The pros do hurt. Hell no, make the game the right way first. We are putting it on the pro community and not the publisher. Yeah, no, you can't put it on the pro community, even though, like, see, the thing is, JP, it's both. Like, realistically, JP, it's both, but it's mainly the publisher. But the pros fall into a little bit, JP, right? I wouldn't say it's all of it. But I would say it's a little bit. But the publisher, obviously, how they make the game is the most important. I agree with that. Why would they change what is working for them? Pros are the ones who ruin the game for competitive players every year. Because Valve, they have built such a household name that it's gonna continue to work for them. Like, it's not gonna change, Valve. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter, Valve, what they put out. As long as they have maps, as long as they have their public playlist for people to rank up and prestige and just do the basic shit, everything that they've built, Valve, will still be there. It will not go anywhere. It will not even move. Like, you're not changing anything. Exactly. So pros should understand it is not going to change and instead adapt to grow their scene. Which is why it's both, Valve. Which is why it's both. Right? Like, that's why I think it's both. That's why I think, yes, if you're a pro, you should definitely be helping the scene adapt, right? I think it's only going to benefit them, but it's also on the publisher to make, like, high-end competitive games. Like, I agree. I think it's both, Valve. I think it's both. I think you can argue that it's literally both that are hindering you. You know what I mean? I mean, bro, I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm going to be honest. Anybody that's on, like, the pros, on, like, the pro side when it comes to the snipes, bro, I just don't understand it from, like, an entertainment aspect. Like, I just don't understand how, like, people don't see what the problem is with that. Like, they don't see it. Like, they're really not thinking about it. If people want to argue that it's uncompetitive because it's too easy, I just think that is literally the worst argument ever. And that is what the pros argue. That it's just, like, uncompetitive, it's too easy to use, and it's OP. Like, it's crazy to me. Right? We've had snipers in COD for years. We literally had it in COD for years. It makes absolutely zero sense.
Kill streaks in. I remember when comp they started adding kill streaks, and the pros were like, "We can't have kill streaks in competitive."
Yeah. Well,
fucking have them now.
I know you didn't watch You didn't watch BO4 or play it, but
I feel like it depends what the kill streaks are, right? I mean, like, brother, there's some kill streaks that are just, like, horrible for a competitive game that just ruins the whole map. Like, there could be one kill streak that literally just ruins the map, just ruins the whole fucking competitive side of the game, right? I think there should be kill streaks, but it depends what it is.
BO4 is also one of those things that people people almost say that, like, that's one of the best competitive years for COD, and they had all sorts of stuff in that game. Like, it was 5v5. There were specialists in it. I'm trying to think of the other point that I had, but there were snipers in it. There were snipers in it. And it just, I don't know. I feel like every day competitive, they're banning something new. Like they were trying to ban Shotzi last year using his knife. Like they didn't want people to pull out their R3 knife.
Ban it. They did ban it in Modern Warfare 2. The knife was banned because it was so unbalanced in Modern Warfare 2.
And it's just like
the actual knifing or the movement buff you get from the
both.
Like
couldn't pull your knife out in that game.
That's silly.
It's just they gotta figure out a way to.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The knife GA is crazy to me, chat. It's crazy to me. Like, bro, there were pros that were like, yeah, but you could just sit zip with a knife, bro. If a pro wants to just sit there and just sit zip with a knife and just play for a knife, then so be it. You know what I mean? Like if that, like. If you know he's up there with a knife, then you know you probably shouldn't hit the zip. I mean, you probably shouldn't hit the zip anywhere if somebody's there looking at the zip. Like, that's the whole point, right? Like the whole night GA, like, this is a thing. Like, sometimes it just feels like pros, like, cross that boundary. Like, they're crossing the line so much. It's like, bro, like, you guys got to chill. Like, the pros just have to chill a little bit.
I totally agree. You got to make it a little bit more like pubs. And I get pubs. You give...
The game's not designed competitively.
Yeah.
It isn't. You're right.
Yeah.
100% not. I get it.
Sorry, not to cut you off, but I was gonna say that the beauty about like MLG and especially like Halo 3 was never designed to be like this ultra competitive game, but the community took it and made it its own. Like Halo 3 is a public, game through and through. That's casual fun for anyone. But
I mean, the MLG playlist was a playlist.
Like Valves, are you listening? Imagine they made pubs for competitive. Like imagine Call of Duty pubs was basically the same shit as ranked, except it's like ranked, you're just dimming it down to like a 4 versus 4 team environment, right? It's like a little bit different, but like literally it was literally like every map was competitive, everything was competitive, like literally all the meta was competitive, every map was competitive. You'd have like a pick 10 system, right? Like, so, like, imagine if they did that for pubs. Like, you can still do the same thing. CTF, uplink, all these crazy game modes you want to do in pub. Free for all, you can keep the free for all game mode you want. But I'm talking about like keeping the maps in mind for competitive play. Like, imagine every map was available in competitive play. Imagine all 16 maps can be played competitively. Imagine they were all competitive maps, right? Like, imagine that. The game would not die. No, it wouldn't. Like, Tyler's saying the game would die. How would Call of Duty die if all 16 maps were good competitive maps? How would that kill the game? How the fuck is that killing Call of Duty? That is not killing Call of Duty, bro. That's not going to kill it. No, it would not. That's heavy. Anybody saying yes, it would. Call of Duty has way too big of a household name. It would not die. I'm telling you right now, it would not die if you made competitive maps. It would get better. It'd get more popular. People would like it even more than they already do. It'd get bigger and better. And then the competitive scene will grow. And then when the competitive scene grows and it hits new limits, then everybody's going to grow from it, chat. Everybody. The casuals are going to grow. The competitive scene's going to grow. The business is going to grow. Their bank accounts are going to grow. They're going to sell more. There's going to be more happening. All right? Better for 1% of the team. Another thing that people aren't realizing, okay, that I think people don't talk about enough, oh, but they make so much money, right? Okay, but they can make more, guys. Imagine they had the same player count from the start of the year to the end of the year, all year, right? Imagine, and you know how you do that, chat? You know how you do that? By making a good fucking game. You make a good game, the store does better. You're making more money throughout the year on the store. People playing the game. And you're getting the money for the sales. You're making so much more money than you once originally were. That it's fucking crazy. Like, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? There you go. If there's an opportunity to make more money, they're doing it. Not gonna lie. No, 100%. But there's different ways to go about it. I think right now they're at a point where they're making so much money to where, like, maybe they're just, like, scared to, like, maybe focus too much. Like, maybe they're just scared to do it because, like, you ever heard the saying, like, if it's not broken, like, then don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like, leave it alone. And I completely get that. I completely understand that. But I just think, like, with their business model, like, they can also invest so much more competitive and really build that scene, and it'll just make them even more money. Like, they'll just be making more. And it'll just be, like, it'll be insane. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just be better for everybody. But that's my opinion about it. That's my opinion.
Them are going to be mad at me.
You never heard that saying, Mike?
I follow a lot of them. I've known a lot of them for many years. I think a lot of the pro players need to shut the fuck up and deal with it. it comes to changing the entire play field a day before I'm supposed to compete.
They were talking about the knife, right?
There were specialists in it.
So we heard this. They were talking about the knife or something.
I think it's a little bit less competitive. It is. You guys will make a fuckload more money. You just will. The game, there's no way. I asked recently on Twitter because I was curious. There's pros that are making like less than $100,000 salary a year. You're playing the most competitive FPS, the most popular FPS on console, and has been for 15 years. You're making less than $100K a year salary. That is embarrassing. There's league players making 10 times you, and they're not even like the most absurdly ridiculous pros of league. The average league player when I was on CLG made 5 times more than the average COD player right now. And they did not win a bunch on CLG, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So just the average making 5 times what a COD pro makes. So
it is kind of wild when you think about it like that. Number one game all the time and just fighting for 50K a year. I think the baseline is 50K.
You should be making as a pro player 100K minimum in every tournament, every major. I'm not sure what the majors are. I think they're not like they're about the 200K, are they 500K? What's a major?
I think it's around there.
Every major should be a mil, bare minimum. Every major should be a mil.
I think that's just champs, right? Champs is the only one that's a mil.
Champs is a mil. That's ridiculous. I'm not joking. I think I played Fortnite competitively for a year, 2 years.
Yeah. Nah, JP. Yeah, nah. JP spitting in the chat, bro. Right, you're literally comparing like the comparison is just so crazy because you're comparing Activision. Yeah, you're literally comparing Activision to Riot, which is like it's not even like those games make their games off of competitive play, and people who casually play those games still play it anyway. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Like. And the more competitive you make the game, the more casuals you get into the competitive scene. You'll see that more people, especially young people that are playing the game having fun, right? You're going to get more of those people who like fall in love with it and are going to want to like compete in it and like take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Fortnite made it off competitive play. Fortnite plays with everything, Vals. They play out of the box. So Fortnite's a really bad comparison if you want to go down a Fortnite route, Vals. Because if that's the case, then you should be yelling at the pros, then, Vals. You should be telling the pro, well, then the pros should be playing with fucking claymores and shit. You know what I'm saying? They should be playing out the fucking box then. You know what I'm saying? I am. So you want. Okay, Vals. I'm so glad you're saying this. So you want professional Call of Duty to be played out the box, Vals. You want professional Call of Duty to be played out the box. Yes or no, Vals? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay? You want professional Call of Duty to be played out the box. He's saying yes, right? That's what Vals wants to do. More like Black Ops 3, ban and protect, shotguns and shit. Ban and protect? Brother, the Black Ops 3 was not out the box, Vals. Vals, do you want to play the next game out the box? Yes or no? Ban and protect is not an argument. That has nothing to do with what I'm asking you right now. Do you want to play out the box? Would you think the game should be played out the box? You know what I'm saying? Vals is dodging the question now. Let me answer the question for you, Vals. Yes, you're gonna say yes. It should be played out the box. And how do you get a game that is played out the box? What do you need to do to play a game competitively? What needs to happen? What needs to happen? What needs to happen, guys, to play a game out of the box, for it to be competitive out of the box? What needs to happen? The publisher, the ones making a game, have to focus on competitive play. They have to. They have to. They have to focus on it. They have to focus on the game being competitive. Make a competitive game, and the casuals will still stay. It circles back to my original point. You make a competitive game, everybody's happy. The game's competitive. The casuals are playing. They don't notice a difference. Literally, it would boom. It would be like a fucking... It would be an explosion. It would be unbelievable. Call of Duty would turn into like Fortnite. You want to talk about fucking... all these players are making all this type of money and all this shit in these other games. I mean, brother, yeah, 100%. Yes, Bobo. Yes, it would, bro. Yes, it would, bro. Bobo, he said no, it wouldn't. Bro, I actually genuinely think it would. I actually think it would, chat. I really do. I feel like if you make Call of Duty a competitive game right from the box, right out of the box, I think casuals, literally, you could still keep all those game modes, all those public match game modes. You could still keep the ranking up prestiges. You could still keep up ranking up your guns. You could still keep pubs. You could still keep up, keep casual public matches. But if you're building a game and thinking about the game in terms of being the most fair and competitive as possible, I think the casuals won't know a difference because they're just having fun, just playing a game. I think the casuals just want to have fun, man. You know, just drink a brew, fucking chill out, play the game, just have some fun. I mean, that's how I play. I casually play the game. That's how I fucking play it now. You know, I obviously like playing competitive, but I'm saying from time to time, like if we're just hopping on, like it would be nice to hop on and know you're playing a competitive game and you can still have fun. It's like you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the best of both worlds, man. You're not a casual, you're an ex-pro? Yeah, it depends. Well, I'm saying, like, I obviously still like to play competitively, but sometimes I like to casually play COD now, right? Like, and when I casually play COD, like, you don't really, like, brother, you just want to fucking have fun, bro. You just want to run around and shoot, bro. Like at least in my opinion, like, from my experience, you know? Like, I just want to run around and have some fun and shoot my gun. Like, that's really all it comes down to, you know? But who knows, bro? I mean, you guys can have your own opinions. That's my opinion about it. You know, focus on a competitive game, and the rest is history, man. Like, I feel like everything will just boom. It'll be good for everybody.
And
you know?
mean, I think total I made like 80 grand, and I think it was like 6 tournaments. Never won any of them. I got 6th in the Pro-Am finals of the World Cup, and that was for charity. That was 70 grand for charity as well. So, like, I mean, what, 150 grand in like a year and a half. And I mean, I know we can't compete with Fortnite, sure, because they had a ridiculous amount, but COD is the most successful FPS game on console, and that carries a lot of weight. People like to say on console, but console has a lot of players.
Yeah,
a lot. You guys as pros should be making a shitload more than you are right now. You are holding yourselves back by making your game boring as fuck to watch.
I agree with
GA
that.
System and the rank system. I mean, even the ban system itself is kind of dictated by the pro players, not even just the GA system. They say, hey, we don't want to have this. They ban it already. And then they GA things on top of it. You're killing yourself. You are hurting yourself.
365,000 for each major except for champs, 2 million, and then esports is 1 million or almost 2 million, 1.8.
Yeah, that's pretty low overall. That should be way higher.
Well, even Modern Warfare 2 was 500K per tournament.
Well, back in Modern Warfare 2, I think they still had that pipe dream of charging every team 20.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Yo, what is this? What is this? What are we doing? All right, well, what is this? Tim calls himself a COD guy, but doesn't play COD. No campaign, no pubs, no zombies, no Warzone. I've played Warzone. I've played zombies. I've played pubs. I've played campaigns. He doesn't claim his free bundles. That I don't do. Doesn't do his battle pass. Yeah, I don't do that either. Doesn't put camos on or rank up his guns. Yeah, no, I put camos on. You know what I'm saying? And I rank up my guns as I go, but I don't go one by one and make sure I have every gun ranked. I just use whatever the meta is. How you doing? He only does one thing. He is so lost. Has no idea what's going on. Shake my head. Bro, that's just the most cap fucking statement of all time. That is fucking cap, man. I mean, what are we doing, bro? I mean, what are we fucking doing? That is cap. You know what I mean? Fuck. We're capping.
You're
We're
right.
capping
Cold
today.
War was 500K. Vanguard was 500K.
Then they realized that they
We're
can't get a
capping today,
franchise fee
Jeff?
of 25 million because they actively make their game fucking horrible competitively. And yeah, it is what it is.
So the pros
COD can't change your game. For the pros that are like, the game's not competitive, it never will be. It never.
I agree
will
with
be.
that. I agree with that.
If you in your dream, you could take every pro player's salary, every first place win from every major and finals, you are not making 0.01% of what they make on Call of Duty on a yearly basis of sales and microtransactions. They will never make their game competitive, ever. So don't wish that. It will never happen. They make 1 trillion times more than every one of those guys combined. It's not close. They're never going to make it. They need to make their game how they make it, which is casual friendly and noob friendly. If they could get away from that, they probably would, but it would be drastically changed, the whole thing. So they have a formula. They're going to follow it. It makes them billions of dollars. They're not going to make their game competitive. If you want a competitive game, quit COD. You go play something else because that's your only hope.
So what do you play other than COD these days?
Delta Force a lot.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this is also a problem, though. This is also a problem because people talk about COD like it's not competitive at all, which is also just cap. It's just not true at all. Like we already went down this route. We already went down this route, and this is how we got into this whole discussion about it. And Jake Lucky was tweeting about it, and this was all bada bing. I mean, a lot of what he was saying is true. I mean, I don't disagree with a lot of what he was saying. I don't. And people are saying it's not. People are saying it's not. Guys, I'm not saying that it's the most competitive game. But to sit here and say that it's not competitive at all is insane. Okay, so guys, if it's not competitive at all, then next year, like that's like saying next year, like we won't know who to good. Like there's a reason why we always see the same talent at the top, the same good teams at the top. Right? There's a clear skill gap and skill and talent to playing competitive COD. Like, it is a competitive shooter, bro. Whether you like it or not, it's a competitive shooter. I mean, I think if anything, the pros are the ones ruining it with the GAs. I mean, they're the ones making it less entertaining to watch and trying to dumb down the game to make it even more competitive what it is. Any game you play, go find any game. I don't care what it is. Fortnite, fucking Valorant, fucking whatever. CS, we'll literally go down. I mean, CS is best game ever. Apex, Warzone, anything. All those games have random shit in it that's uncompetitive. All those games. And if you want to go down a list, we can go down a list. Every game has some bullshit and some cheese that's uncompetitive in it. Then that's just facts. I mean, there's cheese in all these games. There's cheese. Everybody's always bitching, bro. Just bitching. Just non-stop bitching. All the time. There's always cheese, bro. There's always going to be some cheese. Like, it is what it is. You are now? That is true. I am bitching right now. Fuck. You just fucking contradicted my... That is true. You know what I mean? But it's a problem, guys. It's a problem. Like, I don't think we should be saying shit like I don't think anybody from the COD community should be saying this game is shit, it's uncompetitive, and you shouldn't be playing COD. Go play something else. Like, brother, COD, if you like Call of Duty, man, and you want to play Call of Duty competitively, play Call of Duty competitively. I mean, you could say it's not the most competitive. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, I get why he's saying it. I just don't think it's as drastic as he's making it out to be. I just don't think it's as drastic, you know, because if that's the case, then in 5-10 years from now, guys, COD's just going to be gone. Like, nobody's going to be playing COD competitively. And in my opinion, as somebody who's been playing the game or who has played a game competitively, and now obviously, you know, I just watch and see everybody else. Like, there's an amazing scene, an amazing community, and the game is very competitive, bro. There's a reason why the top players and the superstars are the superstars and why they're at the top. Like, there's a talent and a skill to playing competitive COD, and I would argue it's one of the hardest to have because you have to deal with a lot of this bullshit. You know, and that's kind of like the road I was going down, and now the pros have gotten to a certain point where the GAs, they're crossing a line, bro, with the GAs, and now they're just making it boring to watch. And if something's boring to watch, then it's chalked. Like, if you're just not having fun watching a game and it's boring to watch, like, then if we just go down the same road and we make this the norm, then years from now, like, the game's just gonna die, in my opinion. Competitively, it'll die. You know? But if we go down any competitive title, any game, doesn't matter what it is, we could literally go down every competitive game. You'll always find some cheese and some bullshit in the game. Are some of these games more competitive than others? Of course. Like COD, the publisher, they don't always focus on making a competitive game. Like Marksman was talking about. Like, that's just like, it is what it is. You know? But like that's not to say that it's not competitive. Like, competitive COD doesn't have like certain maps, certain modes, like certain things. Like, certain things are competitive. I mean, I'm just rambling at this point, but you know what I'm saying? You're literally 30. Yeah, I know. I'm literally fucking 30 fucking years old, but you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm fucking 30, man. I'm fucking 30 years old. And who am I? I'm nothing. I got no rings. I'm a loser. Only thing I got is the bull mask. It's the only thing I got. It's the only fucking thing I got, man. You know? So with a relationship between you and COD is like a toxic marriage. You keep justifying the small rights just to keep it alive, but the truth is COD is dying, and if Activision don't bring a drastic change, it's going to be extinct. Do you guys think COD is dying? Yes or no? Because, bro, I just don't think COD is dying at all. Oh, my bad. I was muted. You hear me?
Hello?
Yo, what's good, bruh?
What's good, bro? I've been saying yo for like literally like 10 minutes.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. I had my shit turned down on my Rokkr, my second PC. I had you turned down over here. I was you know what I'm saying? I don't think COD is dying, bro. Scrap, do you think COD is dying? Bro, COD is not dying. I don't know. What is with people saying COD is dying? What is it? Like, I don't understand this. I just don't get this, man. I just don't get this at all. I think
COD's not dying. COD is dead at this point, but it's not dying. Like, in this month of the year, it's dead.
Well,
but like,
it's not playing right now, obviously. But no, when people are saying it's dying, they're saying that, bro. When people say COD is dying, it makes it seem like nobody's watching COD events. Like, bro, people are definitely watching COD majors, like COD
this
majors.
shit's popping. No, I thought the viewership was pretty good.
Yeah, one of COD's main problems though is that, like, they can't just be like it needs to be like a worldwide thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, COD needs to be like a worldwide fucking thing. Like, and it's going that route. Like, it's getting there.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, where's my phone? You know this? Let me text you.
It's getting to a worldwide fucking thing now. Like, we're literally seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And bro, you gotta think with that being involved and all the money being pumped into that, brother. Like, and we just saw the developers talking about it, bro. They were just talking about the CDL and making it competitive. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's just, bro. I'm just saying. Think about where COD was 10 years ago, and think about where we are now. And I just think it's just crazy. It's just crazy to see how far it's come. I've been here since the beginning, chat. I've been here since.
Bro, COD just needs we need a good game.
FaZe joins CDL rebrand movement. Plans Vegas relocation.
Gunfight.
Whoa! One shot. I know absolutely nothing about that.